G'day everyone, it's Chris and I am here in Tasmania. I'm actually right now on the jetty at Narcissus Bay and we've just taken the ferry across from Lake St Clair. So we're down here, I'm actually here with my mate Clarky, and we're finally getting to do this trip that we were supposed to do 12 months ago, but I had to postpone it obviously because of everything that happened last year. So 12 months later we have made it down here and we are about to do the Pine Valley walk and the side trips over the next 4 days. So we just camped last night just near the Lake St Clair Visitor Centre and we just got the 9 o'clock ferry across this morning. It's really been quite foggy over here just on the way over, so it was really thick fog, but that's just starting to lift now. And we're just about to just walk up to the hut, Narcissus hut, and get organised, and we're making our way up to Pine Valley today, and we're going to base ourselves there for the next 3 nights, and we're going to be doing side trips from Pine Valley out to the Acropolis and to the Labyrinth. So a part of the Overland Track that I didn't get to see last time I was down here. So really looking forward to doing this section. I'd planned on doing this at some stage. I made mention last time I was down here and finished the Overland Track that I really wanted to come back and do that section and the side trips, and now I've got the chance to do it, so I'm very excited. The forecast is looking really good too. The whole week ahead looks like it's actually going to be fine weather, so we're probably going to be very fortunate to have sunny days and temperatures of around sort of 20-21 degrees. So if it stays like this, we'll be very fortunate indeed. Anyway, just about to walk up to the hut and start getting organised to head up to Pine Valley. Well, after roughly a 10k hike today from Narcissus Hut after getting dropped off by the ferry, we have hiked into Pine Valley and it is an absolutely beautiful spot. We're just camped down here in the forest. There are a few tent platforms here, those were already taken, so we've just found this beautiful little spot in the forest and beside a creek, which you can probably hear running beside us here, and it's just absolutely sensational. So yeah, check this out for a campsite. So this is going to be our base camp for the next 3 nights, and we're doing 2 day trips out from here. Tomorrow we're going out to the Acropolis, and then the following day we go to the Labyrinth. So 2 day trips that are each about, I think, 6k's each way for both of those, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, if we're taking our time, it'll basically be a full day's trip, just sort of wandering around checking those out, and yeah, really looking forward to those. The weather has just been amazing. It's just been still and sunny, and yeah, just perfect conditions. And we're hoping that's going to last. The forecast was showing that it would, so fingers crossed that's what we get. So yeah, just getting set up at the moment, and yeah, we'll be settling in here for the next 3 nights. Good morning. It is the second day on our Pine Valley trip, and we've just come up this massive sort of side of a hill and out of the valley, and we've come up onto this plateau now, which we've just started walking across towards the Acropolis, which is right behind me there. Pretty amazing views of both that and other mountains all around us too. I'll just do a bit of a pan around here, but you can see all of that out behind us as well. So just yeah, incredible views. And we're just stopping here for a bit of a coffee break and a snack. And the temperature's actually quite nice. There is a bit of wind up here. Just going to go back around here. The temperature's actually pretty nice. There's a bit of wind up here, but not too bad, just breezy. And it's very much clear skies, just a little bit of scattered cloud, so very nice conditions for it. So yeah, we're just going to have a bit of a break after doing that huge climb up out of the valley. It was very tough, and then we'll keep on heading towards what's behind us to start heading up that as well. Well, after about 6 k's of going up some very steep hills and the side of the Acropolis, we are at the summit, and it is just unbelievable views from up here. You can just see 360 degrees and just amazing views of all of the peaks and valleys and lakes all around this entire area, and yeah, just incredible I haven't been up onto the top of Mount Ossa, but I don't imagine that this is much less of a view than what you'd probably get up there. It's just insane views. If you're coming into Pine Valley, I'd definitely recommend doing this. It's tough, no question about it, but yeah, just so worth it for once you get up here. And I mean, again, we've just been blessed with this insanely good day of weather. There's just a very light breeze up here, and you know, as you can see, it's just a little bit of scattered cloud around, and it's just mostly fine. Just amazing luck with the weather. So we were very fortunate. Anyway, worth the grind to get up here, and we're just finishing off lunch, and we're going to start the descent back down to Pine Valley, and we're there again tonight, and looking forward to some well-earned dinner once we get back there tonight. Good morning. It's day 3 of our trip here at Pine Valley, and we're just all packed up after having breakfast, and we're just about to head out to the Labyrinth today after doing the Acropolis yesterday, which was a huge day. So yeah, just about to set off from the campsite here. It's just a little bit after 9 o'clock now, so I think this is a little bit of an easier grade walk according to Clarkey, who did this a couple of months ago with his family, so shouldn't be as strenuous as yesterday, hopefully, and we should hopefully be able to take it a little bit easy. So just about to set off and go and check out the Labyrinth. Well, we've just stopped for a morning snack break up on this really nice sort of rocky area that's just looking over a whole bunch of different mountains and some valleys as well, and it's just an absolutely sensational day once again. We just can't believe our luck with the weather so far. There's just a light southerly blowing today, and it's just been absolutely beautiful just sitting up here having a bit of a snack and a chat, yeah, just incredible views from here as well. So we've come up what's apparently the steepest and probably the most difficult part of this walk, and we're now sort of flattening out a bit, and it's yeah, there's not too much elevation change through the rest of the hike out through the Labyrinth and out to Lake Alicia. So yeah, it should be a little bit more cruisy from here, hopefully. But just, yeah, we're just taking our time and enjoying it. It's just such a good day, and it's, yeah, we've had now 3 days very similar to this, and just a beautiful run of weather. So we're just, kind of packed up again and about to continue on and enjoy the rest of this hike. We're here at Lake Alicia, and that is the Duquesne Range as our backdrop behind that, which is very impressive. So on the left side of me, that's the Acropolis, and that's where we actually went up yesterday on our hike, and it was basically just about there where we sort of got to the summit of it, and then the other side of me is Mount Gurion, which is a really pointy one you can see. So it's a pretty impressive mountain range. And today's hike in here was just so much more cruisy than yesterday's big slog up the mountain. So it's actually been really pleasant. And the weather, as I said earlier today, has just been perfect. So we've just been taking it easy here, having a bit of lunch. We actually saw the Westpac rescue helicopter just hanging around in Mount Gurion, just behind us there, and we couldn't quite work out whether it was actually an actual rescue or something else, but they were there for quite a while. So anyway, we're just hanging out here for a little bit, enjoying the sunshine, and we'll probably start meandering back and try and stop at a few little places on the way back as well, because we've still got a fair bit of time up our sleeve for the afternoon. But yeah, what an impressive place. It's just absolutely beautiful. Good morning. It is the final day of our Pine Valley trip, and we're all packed up here. Just had a quick coffee in the hut, and we're just about to head off. It's just before 9 o'clock now, and we're heading back down to Narcissus. We're actually booked on the 3 o'clock ferry today, but we're hoping we might be able to jump on the earlier one at 1 o'clock. So we're going to try and get back there in time to see if we can grab a couple of spots if there's a couple free. Otherwise, we'll just hang around down at Narcissus until the 3 o'clock ferry. And then we are heading back across to Cynthia Bay for the end of this hike. Anyway, we're just about to throw the packs on and start heading back out and down towards Narcissus. was just over 2 years ago that I sat here on this very same rock here on the southern shore of Lake St Clair in Tasmania, and said that I wanted to look at coming back and doing a side trip on the Overland Track that I didn't get the chance to do on that first trip, which was Pine Valley, and have now just returned from completing that, and I'm so glad that I came back to do it. It was just absolutely sensational. It was just one of the side trips that gets rated really highly as part of the Overland Track experience, and I hadn't built it into the itinerary I did for the original trip on the Overland, and always wanted to come back and do it. We've had just this incredible run of weather, which is continuing still, as you can see, and just a fantastic experience. So if you're thinking about coming down and doing either the full Overland Track or this hike specifically in from the south end of the Overland Track, I'd definitely recommend coming and doing it. It's well worth seeing. Just beautiful forests, amazing mountain ranges, some challenging hikes, and just so rewarding in every way. So the weather definitely helped as well, so as I said, very fortunate there. Anyway, Clarky and I have just got back to the car after getting the ferry across, and we are just about to head off to some accommodation for tonight, and we've got some continuing adventures happening after this very close to here, so you'll hear more about that very shortly. So until then, that's this hike done, and I will see you out on the trail next time.